Yo guys, what's going on? Today is June 22nd. This is technically day number 22, but I'm doing the video for day number 21 of the Merch Focus 30. Cannot believe it's already been 3 weeks of this journey so far. So yeah, thanks for following along. First of all, we have like one more full week and a few other days till the end of the month. So yeah, thanks again, guys. Like I appreciate all the support you guys have given me and all the advice and connecting with a lot of people. So appreciate it. Obviously, go back, check out the other videos if you guys want to see where we started from. I definitely feel like we made some decent progress. So with that being said, guys, end of this week, it's been pretty good. We're starting to get a lot more consistent with sales. So I'm just going to run over where I'm at, how we're doing on the month, how many designs we're at. Now you guys can probably already see all this stuff, but just to go over the takeaways, my costs right now with my designer, and just kind of a few other things. So currently still at tier 500. I have only 198 designs uploaded. And so most of the reason I'm behind that, so just to let you guys know, is I have about 100 designs my designer's given me, but I've been just so swamped. I have not actually put the time into building the listings out for those. So I should have should be up to around 300 designs live by the time this weekend's over, which is awesome. I'm really excited because the designs, to be honest, have been getting a lot better. Right now I only really have the designs from the first week and a half or so up, which is nuts. We've added quite a few, but we've also had maybe like 30 of my old designs got taken down for whatever reason this month. They just all happen to be at the same time. So I'm still pumped. I have a ton of shirts to upload, and they're all like well-researched niches, really, really high-quality designs. So yeah, I guess kind of the first thing, guys, my designer's been killing it. Again, I'll put a link maybe to the first video where I was talking about the process hiring him, but I found him through Upwork, and he's been doing really well. So I'm pumped on right now, like where this has come in the last 3 weeks. Even though I'm not at any insane numbers, I haven't caught any like insane trends like a lot of other people are, posting about. What I am pumped about is that we're getting a lot more consistent, and revenues have gone way up, the royalties. So let's just get into the numbers. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but just did a video. We just hit overall the all-time of 100 clean, like solid shirts sold. Technically sold 107 with 6 cancels, but that's besides the point. So I'll just get into my map here, or my chart. So again, started in September. Last month though, we did 13, which was kind of the best month out of the fourth quarter so far. So that was good. But this month, we're already at 15 designs, and we still have 8 or so days left to go. So I'm really gunning for hitting over 20. I would love to see matching my Q4 numbers in a non Q4 month. That would be great. The other thing, so right now we're at 15. So just put that in perspective. This last week we did 7 units sold. Really, it was 8 with 1 cancellation. So yeah, that's exciting. You guys will just notice, I tend to see a lot of this where I'll have like 1 or 2 days no sales, and then we'll get a little bit more consistency with a few days straight of sales, and then, as you guys can see, another day off. But so the other awesome thing is I'm loving seeing kind of the consistency here, and we're actually starting to play around. I'm not going to get into it really until this month's over, but starting to play around with other platforms. I've been on a lot of these other platforms for a while, but I've been trying to focus in for you guys on merch and for myself on merch. And then after this month, I'm going to reset for a few days and try to then focus on kind of Etsy and a lot of the other places and grow those storefronts that I've had kind of sitting there idle for a long time. So anyway, that being said, solid month. The other big takeaway, royalties, I've vastly increased them. So my previous month, you guys will see down here, I did 13 sold and made $6.30 in royalties. This month, we're already 4x that. Now, I don't really look at that as necessarily a win. One, it's $25, so it's not a huge amount. Still something, it's significant. I mean, if you can do $2,500, there's nothing stopping you from doing $250 or $2,500. So that's awesome. That's like my mindset with all this stuff. But the other thing is I'm not really proud of that because I've been pricing higher to meet like kind of the market, and that's awesome, but I'm a little bit in between, back and forth, I guess, right now on should I go back to the old way I was doing it and price everything, just absolutely as low as I can still until I get to tier 1000. And the more I've been thinking about it, the more I've been saying, yes, I should probably go back, price lower, even on some of the shirts that have sold, and really try to push to get tier 1000 kind of sales numbers so that we can hopefully tier up in time to get all those extra slots and then start getting like just hammering more uploads up before Q4, because guys, we know like it is going to be an insane Q4. My numbers from last Q4, I did 24 shirts, and that was with I think like 25 shirts live. So already, I mean, I have 200 live, which is not a lot, but it's quite a bit more than I used to have. So again, trying to think a little bit more long term here, even though the that shiny object is right in front of me to just like get my royalties up now. So anyway, what worked this week? Let's see, just being more consistent and doing hardcore research. But I think a lot of it, the stuff that I was doing from this week, is actually the work that I put in the prior week. And so I think all that stuff, the research and using the tools and actually digging into a lot of this content, a lot of the stuff that I've already shared on the channel here, with the strategies and research methods I've been using, I think is now finally kind of coming back around. So I'm seeing a lot of like the sales that I have, maybe about 50% of these are from designs that I had before my designer, before this period. And the other 50% are new designs from this new research period and the new design, like design phase. And so that is a really, really positive sign to me, guys. Now, I guess what didn't work is, I focused so much on research this week and last, and I've just been so swamped with, the full-time job I've talked about, that I have not focused as much on uploading as I want to, which is fine because I've done the research part, and to me, it's really, that's the part I wanted to focus on. Now I have the weekend to focus on uploading all of these designs that I have. So I'd say that's kind of the one downside. And then just the takeaways, what I'm going to do over the next few weeks. I've never gotten on board with the whole follow the trends thing. I've always thought it's better to have, at least in my opinion, evergreen shirts that are going to sell year round. And that's what I've always, really been focused on. And I think my numbers kind of show that. I have most of my shirts are, just they do like 1, 2, 3 units randomly here and there. I have like 2 designs that are doing the, majority of my shirts, but it's starting to actually level out. And I think that a lot of that is because I don't focus on trends. And so one thing I am going to still try to do is put a little bit more emphasis on, the calendar events that are coming up, and, turning my calendar into a merch calendar and really planning those out. For example, my buddy Chris, who from New Venture, we've talked about it, but he recommended, now is the time, for example, to start thinking about the holiday season. And, that kind of really, it's embarrassing to me, but threw me out there, and I had not thought about it at all. So now I'm going to start thinking about, okay, what can I do? Halloween designs, even Thanksgiving and Christmas designs. Let's get them up now. We have that extended period to have shirts live and have them up and ready to roll for design. So guys, that's it. I don't want to go too much further than that because I have a lot more, stuff to do, and I feel like I have a lot more to prove before I continue making these like crazy out there videos. I just wanted to give you guys like a brief snapshot of where we are closing week 3 and going into week 4. And so that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know down below what you guys think of the Merch Focus 30. Do you guys think you're going to do a Merch Focus 30? I'd love to see someone else. I've had a few people say they're interested in doing it, but I would love to see someone step up and, yeah, try to make like a trend out of this, or do, the next thing and do their own Merch Focus 30. And of course, like, I challenge you to also record it and document the process, because it's honestly been really fun and rewarding for me. So that being said, hit the like if you got some value out of this, the thumbs up or whatever it's called. Give me a subscribe. I'd love to earn that from you guys. And of course, check the description, join the Facebook group that's in there, and we're starting to actually grow that and start put out more content in there. And of course, guys, check back. We'll see you in the next video, but that is it for day number 21. I almost forgot what day of the Merch Focus 30. Thank you for